game early before launch.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, rec, the...
Ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Johnson is out there with McCollum. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Ingram. Johnson. And no good that time. And it's Utah the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Levine. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. They've had a difficult time in this matchup. They've lost both games so far this season. I asked him how he thought they could turn around. He said, we have to improve our defensive intensity, quicken our rotations. We can make things tough around the rim with our shot blockers, but we also have to close out on the perimeter. We'll see if they can flip the script tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end. Greg, we'll see if they can get the stops.
Staying connected to shooters. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful.
That's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit.
Now, here's Johnson. Williamson finds McCollum. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Levine, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
And there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz, matter what.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Very surprised he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Johnson, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Fultz. To the paint, and he converts the layup.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's McCollum. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Jacks up a 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. McCollum's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fultz against McCollum. Fultz looking around. And it's blocked. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Stolen by Levine. Pass to Fultz. With the floater. Pelicans pull it in. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Bean passes to Isaac over McCollum, and once again off the mark by Utah. New Orleans leading by 8. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
So skilled at drawing contact. I like when C.J. McCollum plays with aggression.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
It's Ingram on the wing. Fires from 14. Jump shot is good that time. Ingram's got 5.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Fultz kicks to LaVine. Back to Fultz. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Kicks it out to McCollum. The 3. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Back to Fultz. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 7.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Pass to Fultz. Driving the lane. Good D by Johnson. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Kicks it out to McCollum. Ingram against LaVine from 15 feet away. Again, the Pelicans score.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
And how about Isaac? He just attacks the backcourt, and especially on the offensive glass, putting that height.
It's good from Johnson.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Jazz trail by 14. Fultz the pass to LaVine. Now Fultz. 23 points for him the last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
Trains the three-pointer.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
To the inside, Johnson. Doesn't go that time. And it's Utah the other way. And it's sent back by Isaac. He's guarded by Johnson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Isaac outside. Just 3 to shoot. Fultz, no good.
and still he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And he gets it to go. 9 points for Brandon Ingram.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the Jazz call time here. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Kicks to Sexton. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. Back to Sexton. Over McCollum. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pelicans.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Here's Wiseman following the score by New Orleans. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Passes to Wiseman. Here's Abaji. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They need this. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Utah has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Fires from the line. No good there. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Inside, Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Lets it go with the three. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Jones checked in for the Jazz. Torres checked in for the Pelicans. Clock at 6. Abaji, the pass to Wiseman. Isaac kicks to Jones. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pelicans ball.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Stevenson outside. It's deflected. Here's Johnson. Here's Torres. Rebounded by Isaac.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Abaji. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Stevenson against Jones. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
Pelicans leading by 23. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 19 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. There's the pass to Wiseman. Here's Abaji. Sexton for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
His first personal foul.
And he's just good.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And he hits the first of 3.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And he nails the third. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Markelle Fultz out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's James Wiseman. That's the group right now for Utah. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was terrific. He scored an amazing number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here's Wiseman, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. New Orleans has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something
Pass to Fultz. Sexton with it. Off target from outside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Fultz dishes to Sexton. Baseline J on the way. He can't get that one, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Johnson gets the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Jazz shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Fultz, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And it's Williamson missing. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Levine. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Fultz. They could use a bucket. No, once again, for the 7th time in 7 shots, he is still an 0 for. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Johnson with the block. They retain possession. The Jazz with another miss.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Williamson trying to free himself up. And Williamson throws it down.
Great position by Zion. It's what allows him to get offensive rebounds.
Fultz finds Sexton. And here's Levine. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The open look here for Sexton. No good on the triple.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Johnson, that's for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 31 points for Johnson.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Now here's Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points.
He's a shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
For the Jazz, number 28, shooting 1.
And that one misses. New Orleans has gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Now here's Johnson. He's covered closely, and it's good. 2 points. Johnson's got 33 points.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Jones looking for an opening. He's guarded by Johnson. Passes it to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Isaac's got 7.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Jones. The pass to Abaji. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 37.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Yes, that goes in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category ball movement has been flawless.
There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Just 3 on the clock. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Johnson. He's out there with McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Brandon Ingram. They double-team Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 41.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Fultz the pass to Levine. Jazz passing it around. From outside, off the mark.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Johnson kicks to McCollum. They double-team Johnson. Ingram wide open. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spot, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can. Oh, fellas, that was vicious. 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Levine deciding where to go with it. Ball's knocked loose. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Levine's got his second bucket of the night. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Fultz the pass to Levine. Now Isaac inside. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 17.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
The line for the Pelicans, Johnson taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. So Johnson hits 2 of them. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Levine. Back to Fultz. From the line. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Ingram outside. Johnson down low. Defended by Sexton. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Back to Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
Daniels is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And so it's New Orleans with it. McCollum passes to Johnson. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's Fultz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sexton on the wing. Six on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect. He's amongst the bigs.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Johnson gets the bucket.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Levine kicks to Sexton. Over Williamson. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 15 points.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Now here's Levine. He's covered by Daniels. Sexton against Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Fultz against McCollum. They grab their own miss. Isaac. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Another bucket! Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Pass to Sexton. The Jazz with another miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
That one drops for him. Johnson's got 53.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Isaac. Sexton against Johnson. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
Passes it to McCollum. Now the feed to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 55 points for Johnson. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Kings after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Johnson against Sexton. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. No good from outside. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the basket by Johnson.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Fultz with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Levine inside the three-point line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
The ability to score is there for Zach LaVine. He's proven that. Just needs to continue to develop his understanding for the game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Pelicans have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Torres checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for McCollum, and so he makes both from the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And there's the pass to Abaji. Pass to Sexton. It's deflected. Here is Daniels, defended by Jones. The 17-footer. Not going to go that time. And Utah the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Five to shoot. Got a piece of it. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Abaji. That's his
Clearly
first
a foul.
foul.
2 shots.
Third team foul.
Elbow. 2.
The Pelicans have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. New Orleans making a switch here. Diakite's checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
The Jazz shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Jones against Johnson. Right side Jones. That one a little long. New Orleans has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Passes it to Torres. Now Daniels. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Hits it again. Wow.
Assist goes
Make
to
that 61
Daniels.
points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. With the ball. Jones drives in. He kicks it to Sexton. Back to Jones. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here are the Pelicans now. And the layup's good off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Utah has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And he comes up with the deuce. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Johnson can't hit. The Jazz shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Back to Jones. And the foul called on MP.
Johnson.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Lopez, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:38 left in the 3rd. Good on the triple.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Johnson. And that one drops.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
This is to Sexton. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Daniels. Abaji can't get it to go. Johnson for 3. Sexton grabs the board. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Diakite. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Lopez covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Diakite. 2nd personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw, no good. New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in.
Kessler. 2 shots.
And he sinks the 2nd. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Johnson down low. Defended by Sexton. And he gets the bucket. 67 points for Johnson.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Back to Sexton. 15 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And that one is stuck right through.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Here's Johnson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
2nd personal foul.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Johnson.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Johnson. And so it's New Orleans able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah,
Changes for New Orleans. Diakite's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Ingram. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA, so Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets, so parity will always be a factor.
You've got Isaac. He's out there with Wiseman. Zach LaVine is out there with Fultz. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to LaVine. 6 to shoot. Top of the key. A shot off that time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
4th personal foul.
That's on Jonathan Isaac.
At the line for the Pelicans, Johnson taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Markelle Fultz. He hits both from the stripe. Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The pass to Levine. The dish to Wiseman. Yep, that one goes in there.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half, getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
At the line for you.
Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Covered by Johnson. Levine wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pelicans have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
To the inside. The fader. And that one hits back iron.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Isaac outside. Back to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads from 9 and misses it off the right side of the rim. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting. Johnson's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
3rd personal foul.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Johnson outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Jones, the pass to Isaac. Martin with it. Pass to Ramirez. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Diakite's got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson inside. Fader on the way. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Jones, the pass to Isaac. Pass to Martin. Shoots the 3. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul. At the line for the Jazz, Kessler taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and Utah making a change here. McGuire's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Stevenson passes to Torres. Picked off in midair. Here's Ramirez. He's guarded by Stevenson. Offensive rebound. Mid-change shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Kessler, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now, here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. The tray. The shot will not fall. And Utah the other way now. Here's Ramirez. The Jazz with another miss. It's tipped. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Diakite. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the pass to Dozier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. And that one, good. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Utah shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Outside, Martin. Pass to Ramirez. Now here is Martin. Here's Ramirez. Great D that time from Green. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Johnson left side. Stevenson outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And finished up by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Passes it to Dozier. Back to Stevenson. To the paint. Here's Johnson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. So it's the Jazz now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Pass to Wiseman. Outside, Martin. To the right side. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Wiseman.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Now here's Stevenson, guarded closely. Johnson down low. And good! There's another. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
The pass to Ramirez. It's stolen. And he now has a 5-by-5. And the basket by Stevenson.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Martin on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Ramirez.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time